Hello, I'm Ms. Carmagno, and I'm making this video to give you a little bit of information about how the World Studies class will be graded this year. I'm going to start by sharing my screen with you and showing you a slide deck about this information. So the first thing I want to draw your attention to is the course information sheet. This is the syllabus for the class, and it's the same for every World Studies class in the whole school. This document can be found on the main Canvas landing page. There's a button with a green document and it's labeled Course Information Sheet. If you click on that button, you'll get access to a read-only version of this document. Now, this paper outlines the basic information for this class, content and skills and grading. It's up to you and students to read over this document and to make sure that you're familiar with the contents. I'm going to be covering World Studies grading practices now, but this document also covers attendance policies, late work policies, and academic integrity, which you might have heard referred to as the plagiarism policy. There are other areas included as well, so make sure that you know what this document says. So grading is done per semester, and only the semester grade is recorded in any official documents. So you will get a progress report and you will get quarter grade, but those are not official grades. The official grade is the semester grade. Now, the breakdown for the semester grade is that some work is graded on timely completion. That includes preparation, which covers having your homework on time and your engagement tasks done by their due dates. And then synchronous collaboration, which covers interactive activities online during synchronous learning. There's also work that can be revised. This is the majority of the class, and it covers academic writing, which is the 2 formal writing assignments per semester, critical thinking, which covers reading, discussion, note-taking, written activities, anything that involves critical analysis, historical mastery, which covers all tests, and a final assessment, which is worth 5%. You can't revise the final assessment, but you can revise everything else, which means that if you didn't do as well as you wanted the first time, then everything else in this category can be resubmitted after you improve it. The reason we have this policy is so that you can really learn the material and you can master the skill. That's our goal. I want you to notice that the points you earn for turning something in on time are separate from the points you earn for completing it. So when you get a grade on a major assignment, you're going to get 2 grades, one for it being on time and one for how well you did the assignment. That way you know what your skill level and mastery of the content is, because you'll have a grade just for that. Now, 20% of your grade is based on fully participating in synchronous learning. That includes completing work in preparation for class discussions, being on time, turning work in on time so that I can reflect back to you how you're doing in a timely manner in order for you to be ready for synchronous classes, and participating positively in all class and small group tasks. So you'll have lots of opportunities to contribute your ideas and understanding, both in a full class meeting and in small groups, and you are responsible for doing that, and you will be graded for how well you do it. You must be present, you must be interacting and prepared during synchronous class time to earn these points. And they can't really be made up because you were either there and participating or you weren't. Now, 80% of the class is based on work that you use to show what you've learned. That applies to both content, like facts and vocabulary, and skills, like writing and note-taking. You get more than one chance to show me what you've learned and what you can do, and you get more than one way to show me what you've learned and what you can do. Our major priority in this class is to make sure that you learn what you need to learn. And if it takes a little bit of time, if it takes more than one try, that's okay. So what does that really mean? It means that you can resubmit graded work for a better grade. Not all work is graded. Some work is just practice, and you can only redo graded work. But this is also the only work that goes in the grade book, so you always know what it is. It's clearly labeled as this will be graded. You won't ever wonder. You can rewrite your essays for a better grade, and you can retake tests one time. You get the highest score, even if the highest score was on the first one. And for distance learning, all of our tests will be short answer, and they will not be multiple choice, and you will have time offline to complete them. Now, a few more words on graded work. You will only be graded on your own work. I will never give you a group grade. If you are working with a group of students on a project, you will have an assigned task and you will be graded on that task only, not on the tasks assigned to other students. Not everything will be graded. Some things are practice. So some of the work that you do, you won't get a grade on it, and you should be okay with that. Work is graded for how well you demonstrate the content and knowledge and skills, how well you answer the most important questions, not completion. So you don't get a score just for finishing your work. You get a score for how well you answered the questions. That might be a little bit different than junior high school. I'm going to be using both Google Classroom and Canvas in this class. Work will be sent to you on Google Classroom. It'll be organized by week with the slate and all assignment files for the week posted together. Google Classroom will let me be on the document with you, and I'll be able to see your work as you're working on it and help you if you need it. Google will also automatically organize and save your work so that nothing is lost, and I'll be able to find it even if you can't find it. The slate will also be posted on Canvas with links to read-only versions of the class materials so that your parents can see what we're working on. Finally, you are going to be uploading your finished and graded work to Canvas. So those assignments that are graded, you will finish them in your Google Drive, and then you will upload them to Canvas. And I will teach you how to do that. That way, your parents can see how you did. They can see my comments and your grade. And you'll only do this for graded assignments, not for practice work or preparation work. Just FYI, we don't do extra credit in World Studies. Not any teacher does. So if you want to improve your grade, instead of doing an extra credit assignment, you're going to redo assignments that you need to improve on or retake a test that you could do better on. All right, this concludes this mini lesson on how you'll be graded in World Studies. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, you can always email me at sophia.caramagno@mvla.net. And I'm really looking forward to working with you this year. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.